Caddy of Caddy's Customs. I work here with my wife, son, daughter, and son-in-law. After 25 years in business, one thing I learned is every day is a different project and every project has a story. Where one family turns automotive dreams into reality. This is Caddy's Customs. First door open. This is my everyday, man. I think my body's already got used to it, man, no matter what. We're here. Rain, cold, snow, thunderstorm. It's wet out this morning. And by noon, it'll be summertime again. It's crazy. That's Texas weather, you gotta be ready for it. Jose comes in with me every morning. He helps me open. 2 doors.
I mean, what I think about Caddy waking up every day, and, you know, he brought me under his wing to wake up every day with him to open up his shop. You know, it takes a hustle, man. You gotta want to get up. You have to get up to pay your bills. You know, your whole team relies on you. You know, and I'm part of his team.
Man, it's just trying to get to a point where I don't have to do this anymore. I can do it. I want it to be strong when I leave this place. You know, you go on vacation, you go somewhere. And I've already got my clientele. You just gotta mold that person, man, to do the next. Man, I guess what keeps me going, man, is I always want Caddy always wants something. So to get it, you gotta work for it. Like I tell you, you can have anything, man. I always want to eat toys. I always want to go somewhere. I always want to see. And that pushes me, man. If I can't get no new toys or something new, I mean, I like stay on top of stuff, man. You have to get it, man. A lot of people say, is it worth it, Caddy? It's worth it when I'm driving around, new truck, new car. Old schools run like new school. You know what I mean? It's worth it to me.
I feel I'm the same way right there with him. Not just because I'm his son-in-law, but this is what feeds my family, this is what feeds me, this is what feeds my son. You know, this is what feeds my hobbies, you know, pays my bills. So I gotta wake up every day knowing that I gotta make a difference, be productive, you know, deliver product. You know, him being older, you know, he does it every day. I'm there right there with him. You know, so we definitely get the job done.
And I always, since I opened my business, I always wanted people to pull up and see what we do. It's always been a thing for me. You know, the way they look, like they turn the corner, they check it out, like wow. So I'll make sure if they're cars that we're waiting for parts or we're waiting for the next guy to work on, we'll park them, make it look good, almost like a car show, man. You know, you turn the corner, you're like, wow. It attracts people. I've been doing it for years and it works. Hey, yeah, it's been probably 21 years, man. Even when I was a young person, man, I always had when I worked, man, I got it. I've been an early bird. I was a kid that was awake. He had 6:30 in the morning riding his bike outside, man. I've been doing that since I was a kid. Guess I was destined to do this, man. I used to wake up my homeboys. Hey, man, come on.
I consider myself a morning person. A lot of people would tell me, man, why are you always happy in the mornings or blah, blah, blah. I'm like, man, you know why? I woke up this morning. There's people that don't wake up every day. I mean, there's days I got bad days, don't get me wrong. Everybody can be cranky in the morning, but I try to, it's just a fresh start every day, so I try to be a good morning person.
It runs a little bit. The front did. I thought I was worried about the back. I did go straight. Straight up. It's gonna be a nice day. It starts raining. It's gonna be some good weather to paint. You know? Pretty nice when you get change, you know?
The hardest part about me and him doing it, sometimes, you know, there's certain cars that don't run or don't have engines in them. We have to actually push them around. And man, it can be hard, especially first thing in the morning, you know, we ain't had coffee or energy drink.
If you can see my footprints come through here, man, I still step on every part of this. God. I think we got like 8 cars, or I mean 6 cars yesterday more. And I delivered 1.
You know, you're still kind of trying to wake up, so it does get hard, and then you'll get annoying. You know, a certain car, the battery will be dead, and you have to jump it off, or car runs out of gas, and we have to put gas in it. You know, sometimes it does throw your whole morning off. You're like, man.
Let me push it back. I think it's out of gas. I got some there, but so we don't stop, let me push it back. I'll get Isaac to put gas in it. Yeah. Good morning. Yep. Hey, we've been pretty lucky though, Jose. Oh man. If I get another, if there's another car that they ain't got no gas, you shouldn't have said the jinx word. Shit, you get 2 or 3 of those in the morning, you done ruin the day. Hey, bring the gas. Put in that red car. Gotta ask about being the boss.
This is going on, so kind of like, you know, not having your coffee in the morning. You don't want to always have a car being dead or a car you have to push around. So it does get hard for me and him. And there's days we're just used to it, but there's days where we just want to, you know, kick rocks, just mad, you know, want to throw a tantrum, and we will, you know. But at the end of the day, we have to get it done to open up the shop and start rolling. You know what I mean? It's like a train. You got to put coal in it back in the day so it can get going. Nobody wants to do it, but you got to get somewhere. You got to do it.
Yeah, you know, if anybody that knows me from back in the days, family, there's some friends that know me. The things that I've been through to try to get where I'm at today, and that's everybody's journey, is try to make that money, try to do things. Sometimes you go the wrong way. Hey, I've come a long ways.
Okay, so today we have this gray C10 that we're gonna put some 26s, Forgiatos on it that are brushed and they're off red right now. We're gonna paint them and do a maroon to match the interior that we're also doing. We're building a console, doing custom audio for it, and pretty much reassembling the whole truck. We gotta do a Forgiato grill in the front of it, a matching steering wheel that goes with the wheels, the 26-inch Forgiatos, and I mean pretty much just wrapping up the whole truck. On these particular wheels right here, they already came brushed and painted, so all we're doing is repainting the paintwork on it so it'll match the interior. It'll color coordinate with it. On these particular rims, They're a 3-piece wheel, so we'll take them apart, get them taken apart, and then we'll actually scuff the whole wheel, tape off where we need to add color to it, add the color, take off all the paper and tape, and re-clear the wheel, and then get them reassembled. So we got it out the paint booth. The wheels and the faces, we got them taken care of. They sat over the weekend, so they dried, you know, they cured real nice. You don't want to touch them when they're fresh because they take a lot of pressure to get them together and get the faces in there right. So this is actually what it'll look like once it's done. We're actually getting ready to get it all tightened up. You want to use a small impact. You don't want to torque them too much or not enough, because this could be your biggest mistake. Your wheel can come off, your face can come off, and you'll have the biggest accident that you can possibly think of. All right, I'm actually mounting the 26-inch Forgiato on the truck. We'll get the wheels mounted, get them on there nice and tight, and then we'll move on to installing the actual matching Forgiato steering wheel and the Forgiato grill to go with it also. On the Forgiato grill that we installed, we're actually having a little bit of issues because like I said, we reassembled the whole truck, but he ran all new parts. So new headlight bezels, a new grill, new trim that goes around the grill. And whenever you do parts like that, it doesn't feel like factory. So I mean, you gotta hollow out a hole here or shim a screw here just to make it line up and everything to fit perfect the way it needs to be. And so sometimes you get lucky and it's right on the money the first try, or sometimes you gotta do what we did and actually work it and maneuver to get it to fit the right way. What we're doing is installing this Forgiato grill on this truck. We're actually tightening it up. Jose's holding the bottom nut as I tighten up the actual screw to get it into place. We painted the frame of the actual grill, painted the bezel, painted the F to color match the wheels, and left the mesh actually chrome. On the interior, we got 2 bucket seats that are going in, and Joe and I believe Caesar are handling that. They're taking care of that. The seats, the door panels, the dash, the headliner. Miguel's doing the headliner in it, and the carpet. And Colin's wrapping up the music on it. He's gonna build a console for it, and I believe we're integrating some lights and doing billet buttons, and he's doing 4/8 false gates in it that line up with the center console. They all meet together so it looks all one piece.
You can see the 81 pickup, we got it just about wrapped up. Go ahead and talk about it a little bit, see what we did to it. This truck was a real nice truck when it came in. It just wasn't finished. The customer kind of got fed up, was ready to get it done, and he brought it to us, heard about us, and we went ahead and took care of that for him. We did all the detail work on it. We did his whole upholstery, all his audio work. Like I said, all the detail work to the stance, to putting the wheels on, to color matching a lot of pieces he wanted color matched on here. So as you can see on the front end, this truck had no front end on it when it came in. We went ahead, color matched the bumpers, put all brand new lights in it. We color matched the Forgiato grill for him. He still got his chrome, color matched that nice charcoal gray, and he went with the nice accent color that he has on the upholstery. I mean, it just brings everything together. He wanted everything to work all the way around on the truck. And like I said, all around the truck, you can see little accents and hints that match everything together. Walking around to the side, it's just a great looking truck. You can see, you know, none of this trim comes factory the way it's painted now. We matched all that color to the same color he has in his upholstery. They color it like a deep red, catch-up red looking color. It's kind of a funky color, but the customer thought out the box and we just ran with his idea, and the truck came out phenomenal. I think it looks great. So as you can see on the wheels, we went with a 26 staggered fitment all the way around. It's a 26 by 10 in the back, 26 by 9 in the front. It's real nice, classy wheel. See his brush face, you know, chrome caps, chrome rivets. Like I said, everything accents each other. All the colors work. Nothing's really out of the box. Everything works together. It's real subtle, clean, and nice. We also changed the stance on the truck. It's been lowered a whole bunch compared to factory. The customer wanted the rear tucked a little bit more than the front. It's just getting real popular now. They call it the squat look. We went ahead and achieved that for him. He still got a nice quality ride. We lowered this truck all the way around, and I think it looks great. The wheels fill up the fender wheels very nicely. The truck still rides like a dream. I picked this color on the upholstery. Like I said, it's like a deep ketchup red. I think that's what they call it. it works with the truck. It's almost like a maroon. The grays and the silvers and the maroon works great with each other. You're real nice on the inside. We went with a little nice diamond pattern design on it. And we went ahead and built him a custom console for his audio. Nice billet buttons. Like I said, everything matches. The billet buttons match the steering wheel, match the wheels, match the dash. Got some nice digital dash in it. And we did a real nice audio setup behind the back seat, and we can take a look at that as well. So we color matched, we built a custom audio box behind the seats to fit his audio equipment. We showed a little bit of the amps on the outside of it. Nice Rucker Fosgate amps with the Rucker Fosgate subs. The box is all wrapped in the same material that was done with the upholstery. See on the console, you know, we built a real nice console. We got all his nice billet buttons on there. And they actually have the accent lighting on there. You know, it's just an extra little detail on there. So if he ever wants to turn them on at night, it just looks great. It's a real key feature to the truck. Just accents all the little things that he has on it, you know, to his nice shifter, the new radio, the billet buttons that control his windows and his lock. You know, it's just a real nice piece, and it flows into the back of his audio. So as you can see on the door panels and on the dash, he went with the same brush that he has like on the wheels. He followed that up on the inside, and that's what makes this truck so unique. The steering wheel, we did the same color scheme as what he has on his wheels. It's the exact same. The steering wheel's cut to match his wheels. Got the same color scheme. We did it the exact same way, and we wrapped it as well, the same color as his material on his seat. All right, so let's go talk about the motor a little bit. This truck already came in, had a real nice LS swap already in it. We just kind of dressed it up a little bit to make it look as nice as the outside. We got this factory style engine cover. We custom painted it, color matched it all under here. It just looks real good. It was just a cherry on top for a nice running motor we got in it. So here at Caddy, you don't just have to bring your car in for a paint job. You can bring it in just for the detail work. You know, we can wrap any project up for you, big or small. We work with anybody's budget. And right here was a perfect example. Customer brought in, truck was about halfway done, and we go ahead and finish it up for him. You know, get all the detail work that he wanted and took care of that for him.
Today it's Thursday. My dad's gone, my mom's gone, they're out. They'll be gone for the rest of the week. So me and my sister are the boss. Are the bosses. The boss of the bosses. So I got the guys working already. I gotta go in here and paint an Impala. So I'm getting ready to mix the color. I'm just cleaning the clear gun. So making sure this is good before I go in there and actually paint. And then in between all that, I'll run, you know, stay in contact with all these guys and make sure they're working. You know how it is when a boss goes out of town, everybody wants to slack off. Ain't no slacking here. Thursday, I mean, the first day is always pretty much a walk in the park. I mean, it's a routine every day. I know the routine, what my dad does, and I mean, and for the most part, I don't ever have a problem getting here early. You know, it's just when my dad's here, I don't have to. So, I mean, when he's not here, I'll step it up and do what I gotta do. I mean, Thursday is the first day, and it's pretty much a walk in the park, like I said. My goal today, these next 2 days actually, is to make a dent to where my dad notices it when he gets back. To make an impact. Not that I was just here. So we're gonna try to knock out a couple of completes. Do some spot jobs that we gotta do. And you know, keep production going. When my dad goes out of town, I always want to do something that makes a difference when he comes back and say, man, this really got done, or you know, progress still maintained. You know, you want to show that you can handle what he's training you to do. With one day you'll hopefully take over. So I decided to paint a candy truck. Worst case scenario, I gotta repaint the whole truck. Worst case, but I think it'll be pretty dope. You know, and trying to get him to stop doing candies. so he can stop painting completely. So if he stops painting completely, it'll be cool, you know. Like I say, he's older, his vision's not as good. I always joke about him about low parts of the car because he can't squat down because his knees be hurting. So one day he's gonna get stuck and just stay down there. But we're gonna try to duplicate the car that he painted the other day. We're not gonna try to duplicate it, we're gonna try to make it better. So if it comes out as good, we're cool. If it comes out even better, that's even better.
I am a little nervous because he hasn't done a complete candy job. He's done, you know, a couple spot jobs here, parts here and there, a couple wheels, but I'm really nervous for him. I think he can get it done because I just told him to take his time. If he's really gonna take that leap, just take his time, do a great job, and I know he can accomplish the task.
You don't ever want to put a run in the candy because it ain't. You can take a run out in the clear, but you can't take out a run in candy. If you put a run in the candy, your whole job's gone. Like you wasted your time. So I based it throughout even, covered up. Then we came back with the Orion Silver and make sure. I mean, the Orion Silver is more transparent, so that's why you want to do a dummy base. And this is where it counts because this is where you're gonna leave your streaks or your lines. You got to make sure you got a nice even flow. Your truck is covered up. You got enough material on it, and it's nice and even. I just took my time on it. I mean, my dad always tells me, you're not in a race, you know, take your time, get away from it, take your time, get away from it. Don't just pile up material because you want to put a lot of material on it, but you got to be careful when you're putting it on there because you'll have problems, you'll have runs. Before you know it, it's 6 or 7 coats of candy. And then I step back, I look at it, I examine it, all right, we're good to go. We got the okay to clear. So I let it tag up a little bit, and we're on to the clear coat. I'm adding the clear coat, and I mean, the first one I missed it, you know, just to make sure we're good. And then I start hammering it. I mean, we're gonna lay it on there, we're gonna pancake it, clear and clear and clear. I think I put 4 or 5 coats of clear on it, just so I knew it was, when they cut it, it was gonna be a glass finish on it, and it did exactly what I needed to do. We pancaked it and it came out like glass, beautiful.
We also ran into another issue where, you know, one of our own guys damaged a car that was actually trying to get delivered and had to go.
He messed up the charger.
What do you mean he messed it up?
He messed it up, he burned it.
Where?
And right in the front, like right.
I just told Jose that car has to go at 3 o'clock.
I'm really stressing now because we have about 3 hours, because I think it was around lunchtime. We have about 3 hours to get this bumper back to normal, and we had to figure it out. So I put pressure on little Caddy, and I'm like, you have to do whatever you have to do. Like, I'm stressed about it. You need to fix it, figure it out, because she's gonna throw a fit. We're gonna have a mad customer if she doesn't pick up at 3 o'clock. So he tells the guys what to do. They get it together. He knocks it out, and he had the car ready by 3 o'clock. Now, I was under stress, big time. I was freaking out, and we got lucky. And he did good. He got it on the first time, and we delivered the car at 3 o'clock.
It went from 1 to 10 real fast. And you're gonna do one or two things when you put it under pressure. You're either gonna fold or you're gonna make it happen. And I've never been the type to fold under pressure. You know, my dad always put me under pressure to make sure stuff gets done. So when the time happened or the thing that happened at that time, you can do what you gotta do to get it taken care of. He always says, when growing up, he always said, I'm preparing you for what you need to get done, you know, for your when you get older, when you become an adult. When you'll understand when the time comes. They put me under more pressure than I needed to be, but I mean, I got it done. I delivered. That's what we do. You know, my dad always says, well, you know, being a boss, you're either gonna bend or you're gonna fold, but you're never gonna break.
The way I see it, if anything would ever happen to me and my old lady, as long as Junior and Bianca are here, this shop will stay running. He takes care of the office stuff. He takes care of the stuff out here. And it's forever, man. You know, as long as they can do it. You know, a lot of businesses they get sold, they get shut down, or whatever. It takes that person, and I think Junior's gonna be a good boss, man. Probably better than me. I can see it. You know, he just showed me yesterday. I'm like, man, he's learning how to paint. He's becoming that person that I've been fighting to become, and I just made him. You know, he's a clone. He has his own different little ways, but can't stop him, man. And to me, that's a blessing, man. I've done my job.